Greetings all, Vanny here for Libra's weekend message. Okay. Good lord, that thing is so popular. Okay, I'm going to put these back because they were part of the last message, and I don't believe that they are for you. Oh, interesting. So we have the King of Crystals in reverse. And I like that the Tower is back there because we have been getting the Tower reversed so heavily today. And it was in part of that pile that had come out. When the Tower is in reversed, it means the chaos and the change has finally had the free reign to do what it will. And what it is doing is booting some unnecessary people out your life. Because, Libra, not everyone that comes in with a position of authority or integrity is who they appear to be. Some people are coming in simply to control you. That's what the situation previously was. And that's what this chaos is bringing an end to. Because while people have been focused on manipulating, using, abusing, working in the shadows to try to keep you from being successful, to try to keep you from succeeding yourself, you were already doing those things and they didn't even know. Because you were working on yourself, loving yourself, taking time to look at each one of those cups and deciding, does this really serve me? Does this truly make me happy? Or is this simply something that I was accustomed to because of a certain lifestyle? Is this something that still serves my greatest and highest good? Or is it a detriment to my health and happiness? And these are the questions that we have to ask when things are coming into and out of our lives. Is us deciding what stays and what goes. And you decided a very long time ago that this king gotta go. And I absolutely support you on that. Because it wasn't harmonious. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't equal. And it certainly wasn't fair. Oh, damn. Yeah. They took everything from you. They tried to, at least. They tried to make it where you didn't have any energy, any time, or any resources left to what it is you wanted to do. I love reading cards. Sometimes it's just like reading through a whistle down and it's just like, ooh, drama. Now, I am not a fan of drama. What I am a fan of is people claiming their own power and stepping up into their authenticity. There are 2 9s coming out for you here. You are so close to having that 10, to having that fulfillment, that stability that you had been wanting for. And this king is the last straw. He does not fit into this mold. He does not fit into this lifestyle you are trying to create. So he has gotta go. And he doesn't want to. He's fighting it. He is trying to prevent the change that is happening because it is destined. Because it removes him from his seat of power. Now, I'm only saying him because it is the King of Crystals. It could very easily be applied to a woman or feminine energy in this situation. You don't have to have a phallus to be a controlling dick. That much is true. However, I do feel it is that sort of phallic, especially the divine masculine energy. It's a divine masculine that's tilted too far to the extreme. Now it's toxic. Now it's got to go because this is like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I was literally saying this divine masculine and the fucking emperor popped out and dropped to the floor like a depressed 30-year-old. Like, wow. And that's where he belongs, on the floor. That's because he tried so hard to beat, control, and contain you. And he may have succeeded for a while. He may have succeeded in You believing that you deserved what you were going through. You believing that this is something that was meant for you. I can't say that it is or it isn't, because I don't know exactly what the situation is. And it's never easy to look at someone that's been through abuse in a negative situation and said that this happened for a reason. Because what rhyme or reason can we put to that? Sometimes it's to learn what we deserved and what we didn't deserve. To learn to stick up for people that no one else will. Sometimes it's to remind us what it's like to have our power taken away. And to never let someone do that again, and to never do that to someone. The pain that we have experienced is a lesson and a blessing. And that's one of the hardest ones to learn. Is that everything happens for a reason. And everything happens for a season. Disconnect from all energy that does not seek to serve your greatest and highest good. Disconnect from this king, because he is not for you, my love. This emperor is very, very controlling. Trust your intuition when it starts to speak, because like the scales on the Libra, she is blinded herself, and she has to trust where she is being led. Trust the decision from gods that is being made. Like, if there was a more Libra card in this deck, it has to be the 1090 ratio. You have, it's time to move on. This is no longer your journey. This is no longer your story. You don't have to play a part of this game anymore. You have rehabilitation coming in for you. You have to heal from this. But that also means you remove yourself, because you cannot go through the emotional baggage in the storm. It will not be clear to you. And you might overlook something that needs to be released, or blame yourself for something that truly wasn't your fault. Look for the best case scenario in the situations, my love, because things are actively changing. Someone has taken away your choices and made you feel like you had to choose them and them alone. And that is not the place for you, my love. That is not where you belong, and that does not serve your greatest and highest good. And so as you are stepping up into your power and releasing what is no longer yours, do not hold negativity or anger towards this king, because they're just as broken and just as lost as the rest of us. They just chose to react differently. And we can't control how people react. We can only control our reactions to the situation and what we will do with the information afterwards. In a best case scenario, you look for the greatest, the brightest, and the most divine. And that actively switches your vibration from the lack mentality that that person puts you in to the abundant mentality Spirit is trying to have you in, so that they can bring into you all of the blessings you have always been worthy of. Have a beautiful day, Libra.